Just no fence.
Tell me about... Tell me... There's Aunt Robin. Tell me about the things in the garden.
Why are you doing that to my garden?
Whose garden?
Am I supposed to give the tour and the lecture now?
Mm-hmm.
This is my garden. Our garden. Follow me if you will. Me if you will in this tour of my garden.
Have Emily do it with us.
Hopefully going to be Vidalia onions.
Miriam!
Had this filmed a week ago, you wouldn't have seen a weed in there. We just received 4 inches of rain, and these all creeped up while we were visiting Bill and Carmen in Finland. Death-eating crackers. Now they're starting to come back. I only lost 3 of these onions. Here we've got...
Look, it's in my pocket.
Here we've got a few shallots.
Look, it's in my pocket.
I saw.
Look at my hand. Dad, look what's in my pocket.
That's cool. I've got a watermelon and a cantaloupe here, which I don't think they're going to come up. That's basically for experimental purposes. Sunflowers. More shallots here. Garlic here. Romaine lettuce here. Tomato plants. Green bell peppers. Spinach. One of the first things I planted. We're
it's
already
delicious.
harvesting it. It is excellent. Once again, if you would have filmed this a week ago, you wouldn't have seen a single weed here. This is going to be my row of zucchini. I put the first batch in a little bit early at the start of April. And the only plants that came up, this plant and this plant. I weeded this out and planted more in. Unfortunately, the rains came, the weeds came, and I can't get in here and weed till I know exactly where my seeds are. I planted them by the stakes, but there was so much rain, the seeds drift. Down here, I've got my broccoli and my cauliflower down this row. I have been fighting a constant battle of rains, which as you can see, beat the tar out of my leaves, and cutworms that want to get in here and eat my plants. So I've been spraying these about once a week with an insecticide. Over here, we have kohlrabi, which I've never planted or even had before. But people have said it was fairly good.
It'll probably be nasty.
Now once again, I planted this fairly early because we had beautiful weather in April. And I lost a few plants in here. But by and large, for someone who's never planted it, most of them have survived. I also use cheap seed. Obviously, here's the lettuce, which we are cultivating. Unfortunately, with all the rain and in the heat, it's starting to dry up a little bit. We're going to have to cut some today. Down here, we have cabbage that I grew from seed and then transplanted out here. Again, the rain is just literally... We have some cucumbers, which I have right down here. Here we have green onions, right here. Radishes, down here. Here, to the end. These are my sugar snap peas. Easily the prettiest thing in the garden. They were one of the first items to come up. Probably within a week, we'll be harvesting them and enjoying peas. More cabbage. For some reason I don't understand, this row is doing better than that row. And I do not know why. But Originally there was asparagus here, but it didn't do anything.
Those are the plants you grew from seed.
Right. It didn't do anything. And if it don't produce in this garden, it's out. Damn weeds getting everything. I can't get my tiller in here because the ground's still too wet. And it's too wet to really weed, because as soon as I weed and the ground's wet, they take root again. These are green beans right here.